The world is full of fascinating places that attract tourists in their droves. There is a lot of variety to these destinations, from tropical paradises to mountainous peaks, and they attract people ranging from sunseekers to thrill seekers. However, as incredible as some locations can be, they can also be very dangerous. The danger can be from different sources, from natural hazards to high crime levels. Here's a look at some of the most dangerous tourist destinations on the planet. Top 15 most dangerous vacation spots on Earth. Number 1. Death Valley, California. Death Valley is the hottest place on the planet. Temperatures at Furnace Creek have reached 134 degrees Fahrenheit. The extreme temperatures have taken the lives of many people who've been careless enough to stray away from the roads. If the heat wasn't enough, rattlesnakes are another hazard. Regardless, Death Valley is still a popular tourist attraction, partly because of how dangerous it is. If you do find yourself in Death Valley, make sure you stick to the roads and take plenty of water with you to avoid dehydration and heat stroke. Number 2. The Danakil Desert, Ethiopia. The Danakil Desert, located on the border between Ethiopia and Eritrea, is also dangerous because of the sheer heat. Although it is not quite as hot as Death Valley, the Danakil Desert will still reach around 131 degrees Fahrenheit. The high temperatures are partly because of the geothermal activity in the region, which are also responsible for lakes of acid and poisonous gases. The desert is a popular tourist destination, but visitors are recommended to stick with guides at all times. Number 3. Mount Everest, Nepal. Mount Everest tends to attract an extreme variety of tourists. That is, those who want to climb to the top of the world's tallest peak. Every year around 1,200 intrepid explorers will set off from the foot of the mountain. Unfortunately, only around half make it to the top, and some will die trying. As you scale the mountain, the conditions become increasingly severe. Low oxygen levels, freezing temperatures, and fatal falls are just a few of the things people here must be careful of. It's estimated that more than 200 bodies still remain on the mountain, frozen where they perished. Number 4. Acapulco, Mexico. Acapulco, Mexico, is a city that attracts sunseekers in their droves, mostly from elsewhere in Mexico, but the city also receives some international visitors. Visitors to this famous beach resort get to make the most of stunning beaches with clear blue waters. Acapulco used to be a major destination for tourists from the United States, but this is no longer the case. Since its heyday, the city has seen an explosion in crime, including homicide, causing overseas visitors to choose other destinations instead. If you want to visit the city, it's wise to be very careful during your stay. Number 5. Kingston, Jamaica. Jamaica is a tropical paradise and home to the legendary Bob Marley. The country is also steeped in history, having been under Spanish and British colonial rule, and is the birthplace of the Rastafarian religion. People from all over the world flock to Jamaica's pristine beaches and soak up the vibrant yet laid-back culture. However, as is the case with many tropical paradises, things are not so paradisical below the surface. Poverty and crime rates are high, especially in the country's capital, Kingston. Visitors here are advised not to stray away from the safety of the resorts. Number 6. Rio de Janeiro, Brazil. Rio de Janeiro is one of the world's premier tourist attractions. The wonderful beaches and stunning backdrop make for a vacation that you will not forget. As if the natural beauty wasn't enough, there's also the lively culture that makes the city irresistible for so many people. However, Brazil is a developing country that has high unemployment rates. People from all over the country flock to cities like Rio in the hope of finding work, and many are not successful. The result is high rates of crime, and visitors are advised to be very careful. Number 7. Cliffs of Moher, Ireland. Ireland's natural beauty, rich history, and warm welcome help make the country a popular tourist destination. Modern cities like Dublin are rich in culture and arts, with plenty to do for visitors. However, many people come for the country's rustic beauty rather than its rural attractions. One such attraction is the stunning Cliffs of Moher, located on the island's rugged west coast. The sights are spectacular, with views of the coastline and over the Atlantic Ocean. However, as beautiful as the sheer drops are, they are also very dangerous. Many people have fallen to their death after getting too close to the edge to get a better look. Number 8. Mount Washington, USA. Many more adventurous tourists are attracted to Mount Washington in British Columbia, USA. The mountain has ski resorts, while it also attracts hikers and climbers who want to get closer to nature and take in the stunning views. While mountain exploring is typically risky, Mount Washington has a particular hazard that people need to be careful about: high winds. The winds here can reach as high as 203 miles per hour, enough to blow people away to their deaths. Visitors also need to be careful of the temperatures, reaching -40 degrees Fahrenheit. Number 9. Half Dome, Yosemite National Park, California. It doesn't get better than California's Yosemite National Park for people who like the outdoors. Vast woodlands, stunning waterfalls, and scenic mountains make up just a few of the reasons to come here. Unfortunately, as beautiful as Mother Nature can be, she can also be very, very dangerous. Although bear attacks are rare, it's the mountains that are more likely to lead to untimely deaths. The Half Dome Peak is one of the most dangerous of all. People have fallen to their death trying to hike to the top, while climbers are also at increased risk of lightning strikes. Number 10. New Smyrna Beach, Florida. Florida's New Smyrna Beach is a surfer's paradise. The perfect waves attract surfers from all over the world, helped by Florida's warm climate. Unfortunately, however, danger is lurking just beneath the waves. The waters off New Smyrna Beach are teeming with sharks. Florida is known as the world's shark attack capital, and New Smyrna Beach is one of the most dangerous Florida locations of all. It's also well known that sharks and surfers tend not to make a good combination. It's not that the shark thinks people are on the menu, but they mistake surfers for their usual prey, seals. Regardless of the reason behind an attack, the results are unpleasant and potentially life-threatening. Number 11. Bangkok, Thailand. Thailand is home to many of the world's most incredible tropical beaches, attracting millions of tourists each year. However, beaches are not the only attraction. The country offers legendary nightlife, a famously warm welcome, rich history, and shopping galore. Beaches aside, one of Thailand's many attractions is its famous capital city, Bangkok. The city has so much to offer to people from all walks of life, whether you're looking to see the sights, go shopping, or just party. However, crime is rife in the city, with commonplace scams and robberies against tourists. A corrupt and disinterested police force does not help the situation. Number 12. Pripyat, Ukraine. Pripyat used to be a normal Russian town, now Ukrainian. There wasn't much to attract visitors, and the town and surrounding areas were little known. However, that would all change in 1986 when an accident took place that shocked the world. In 1986, a nuclear meltdown occurred at the nearby Chernobyl nuclear power plant. Such was the high levels of radiation that inhabitants of the time had no choice but to leave, and it's been unoccupied since. Despite the radiation levels still being dangerous, many people are drawn to the city to get a glimpse of the past. Number 13. Hawaii National Park, Hawaii. In addition to beaches that many people dream about visiting, Hawaii is also known for its active volcano activity. The small group of islands sits directly over a fault line, making it one of the most active volcanic regions on the planet. The activity makes for a fascinating sight for tourists, while it also presents plenty of danger. Not only is lava extremely hot, which presents obvious dangers, but poisonous gases and ash fill the air in some areas. The volcanoes and surrounding areas have taken the lives of unwitting tourists and other people who didn't take sufficient care. Number 14. Bikini Atoll, the Marshall Islands. Bikini Atoll is one of the most stunning beautiful locations on the planet. Pristine beaches and clear blue waters appear irresistible and would otherwise attract visitors in their droves to get a taste of paradise. Except, Bikini Atoll is not quite as paradisiacal as it might first seem. Bikini Atoll has been the location of numerous explosive nuclear tests, which devastated wildlife in the area. Not only that, but the tests means that even 60 years later, the site has dangerously high levels of radiation. However, people are still attracted to the atoll, partly because of the recovering reefs. Number 15. Snake Island, Brazil. If you were to step foot on Snake Island, just off the coast of Brazil, you would be in one of the world's most dangerous locations. You can probably guess the reason why going by the island's name. Yes, the island has lots of snakes, deadly snakes at that. The island is home to thousands of golden lancehead vipers, one of the most venomous snake species on the planet. The island is so dangerous that the Brazilian have closed it to the public, with few people allowed to set foot there. Don't forget to like the video and subscribe to our channel.